Well, I guess I better show this off. Hello humans, Master Dinnerflax here. And today I am just giving you an overview of the raid farm I've worked way too long on, and working with villagers is a problem, but working with villagers while they're being attacked by a ranged enemy is a nightmare. But I'm very glad I've done this because the amount of stuff we've just gotten from this thing is absurd. So I guess let's do the surface first. I'm just in spectator mode to show this off, nothing else. So we've got this entire area is a Pillager Outpost biome, I guess. I don't know if you would consider it a biome, but whatever. This whole area is going to spawn pillagers. Pillagers have a chance to also spawn as pillager captains, and that can give you the bad omen. As soon as you get the bad omen, the raid immediately starts because there's so many villagers over here and underground. The raid starts happening. Now, in order to attract the pillager, there's two different types of pillagers you're going to be dealing with. There are the outpost pillagers and the raid pillagers. The raid pillagers and the raid illagers all in general, they always know where to go. They're always going to try to funnel in. However, the outpost pillagers don't know any better. They don't know to go in this hole because nothing's telling them to. So I decided, in order to attract the pillagers of the outpost into the hole when a raid's not going on, I'm going to have a live bait. Now, originally it was just a glass box, but the outpost pillagers, for some reason, cannot see through glass. Either that, or their AI is telling them they're fully encased, so there's no reason to go after them. It really doesn't matter the difference. It's just that in order for the pillagers to be attracted to the bait, the outpost pillagers, there has to be an opening where in theory they could attack them. However, because of how this is spaced and because of their AI, they're going to get funneled before they can even attack these guys. However, if you notice on top, there's a villager breeder up here. And that's not due to the pillagers, that's due to the evokers. Now, the problem you will have is that the bait is not infinite. You don't cast a worm out into a pond till the end of time. Eventually, there's going to be nothing left of the bait. And that is because of the evokers in the raids. The evokers... So, because the pillagers can see them, any other raider can see them. And the evokers know they have a much higher chance to see them and get to attack them before they get funneled in, so it ends up killing the bait. Now, there are some preventative measures to keep the bait alive longer. As you can see, all the boats, they're there to catch the Vex. One of the cool things is the Vex and the Evokers themselves, they do not recognize any of these villagers. Like, they don't know where they are, but they definitely know where these guys are. So, there's a villager breeder here for the sole purpose of making raid bait. So, it's a sick, cruel punishment, but they're not real, so I don't care. This is just a basic, kind of small villager breeder. I think it's like, I don't even know, it's usually like one a day. So, that's usually how long, I'm talking to Minecraft day, like one a day, which is how long a raid takes, usually a little longer. But they're not going to breed while a raid is happening. Anyways, down in the killing chamber, we have, well, the kill chamber itself. You just swing your looting sword, get all the loot, put it in here, and then once the raid's over, start sorting it out manually. Then we have the Hero of the Village farm, which Hero of the Village is a thing. It's mainly in Java. It's not in the other versions where the villagers start throwing gifts at you. So I decided to take a look at all the gifts they could throw at you. And the main two things I was interested in was someone throwing medals or the clerics, which can throw lapis and redstone, because those aren't very renewable. They are technically, but they're just a lot less. So the redstone already gets produced a bit by the witches in this raid. Very, very low amounts. Some raids don't even have any, but it's like an option. But the reason I didn't do the clerics is because the potion stands have a weird hitbox, and that thing is crammed full of workstations. And if I were to do the same thing, I couldn't. So there would just be less clerics in there, which would also mean less Hero of the Village gifts, which therefore kind of nulled why I wanted to do it. So then I decided, okay, metals. I know the toolsmiths can drop gold and iron stuff, but unfortunately they can also drop stone stuff, which is absolutely worthless. So worthless, in fact, that it's just going to take up space in like the funnels right here. So it'd be really, really bad. So what I decided instead is the armorers only gift chainmail armor. Now, chainmail can actually be smelted down into iron, and I've actually produced probably in 4 raids over a stack of iron. But doing it out of iron nuggets is what makes it pretty funny. So yeah, that's pretty. It is just funny. I really wanted to test it, just to see how much iron you could, in theory, produce. If you did a Hero of the Village raid, you could probably even expand the number of armorers. But I just didn't bother because I got so tired of working with villagers at this point. I just couldn't handle it. But anyways, very simple. Raid the bad Omen guys fall in here. You kill them. The raid comes. They fall in there again and kill them. The bait sometimes gets killed, but it doesn't matter because it replaces itself. And you can just keep repeating this cycle over and over again. And it's fun. The only thing left I need to do now is just fill in these rivers and not flatten, but smooth out the terrain so the AI stops getting stuck all over the place. But yep, that's about it. Thank you all for watching, and remember, Master Dinnerflax will take your soul.